Word on the street. FisMaz show. What's the word on the street? Like who got the beats that be killing the game? Who's up on the screen? Who playing who? What's the score on the sheet? Fiso the Prince got him taking the seat. Got the legends giving us the 411. Fiso must from the 031. No hating sports and entertainment when we got it all and we're the only ones. And after all that action, never how we dripping high passion. Drippy on some rich municipal stylists and soak up with passion. If it's giving us less, then we never settle. Make sure you pull up and bring all your medals. Sit back and relax, let's go. It's FisMaz bringing you the FisMaz show. It's the FisMaz show. It's the FisMaz show. It's the FisMaz show. It's the FisMaz show.
Hi, this is Sibanelo Makanya from the Multiply Titans, and you are locked into the only show that matters, the FisMaz show.
I mean, it's fascinating how we all have like these very similar sort of dreams, you know. And to share my story, I mean, when I was in Durban, you know, I was in this dream of coming to Jozi and you know, be a presenter and do all these things. And you know, there were certain things that always inspired me. You know, funny enough, it was more musically that you know that I was inspired. You know, I used to. There was a song by. I mean, for me, it was a weird time around 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
I stopped going to varsity. You know, I'd given up my scholarship essentially because of, you know, I just fell out of love with playing cricket, and I had a cricket scholarship. And
you're picking up weight. Come on.
No.
And you're a bit round. You're a bit.
No, I was still. It was before this time.
And the club was banging.
No, it was
and the girls were fly.
Funny enough, there's Coach Koshi, and I used to be a really good batsman. And he said, and then a few years later, I bumped into him, and then he asked me, "Do you still play cricket?" And then I'm like, Coach, no. He's like,
for fun.
And now I can't repeat what he said because now, you know.
Yeah.
But basically what he
Yeah.
he's like, this one we lost him to the ladies.
That's exactly how it goes.
But I mean, I look at that time, and there was a song that Jozi had done, and it was "Gotta Keep It Going." You know, at that time, I remember I used to be walking to the shop.
I've got a crazy Jozi story, yeah.
And I used to be like, yeah, man, that was like my anthem to like, you know, I know, you know, and you see the Jozi, all the famous Jozi landmarks and all that. And then I remember they also had Scooping them had Forever Young. You know, and this showed you these young guys that were dreaming and were daring to be big and
running with the reps.
Yeah, you know, all of those sort of shows. I mean, it was stuff that I was like, man, Jozi looks like it's happening there, you know.
So wait, you were still out? You still in Durban at the time? Oh my God! Let me tell you about Joburg, dog. Let me tell you where we were at that time.
Tell me.
So my first encounter with Jozi, right? Okay, let me tell you. So when I was in UJ, right? Second year, I was in like now the SRC now, right? And I was in the entertainment portfolio. With Bonang, actually. She was already on TV, yeah. She was like SABC2.
Was
she
she
was like
a
a
UJ?
teen presenter. Yeah. She was a UJ. And so we did like, this is where I met Slick. We did like a Valentine's auction where we auctioned off celebrities. Can't remember who the celebrities were, but I know Slicker was there and Scoop.
Was Slicker still dating Bonang at that time? Or was it before?
I think they were still just like, you know?
Yeah.
Knew him. I don't know. Let me not say.
They're not coming after us.
I don't know. So yeah, anyway, so she invites him as one of the celebrities, whatever. The whole day I'm like, ish, bah, come on, got these bars. I'm trying to spit this first. And the nigga's like, wait, nah, like, gives me his email address. So next day, like, I'm in the dealer's ban. Hey, I'm typing there. Hey, Chief, you know, listen to this verse. Delete. Hey, Chief, you know, your album, Squatter Camp for me. Hey, delete. And then I think, okay, this guy gets emails like this every day. How can I be different, right? I'm gonna come and say, I'm trying to rap, put me on. I say, listen, man, huge Squatter Camp fan. And also like trying to do my rap thing. But I actually like what you're doing off the mic. You know, because you were starting to talk about like how they're playing too much American music, you know, So he was like an activist for SA music, and I'm like, let me help you with that one. Just show me like what you need. Let me come and assist with that one. When I'm ready, I'm gonna do my thing. Then we had like a Freshest Bash, the first Freshest Bash. They just stopped calling it Raw Call. Now they're calling it UJ. Doing a Freshest Bash. I me and Bonang again. This time Bonang brings Jozi. Dog, let me tell you, from that performance in that Dealers Banban of Jozi, from then on, like these guys just completely became superstars. They were in every club. They were all over the country. They were on every TV show. They were performing everywhere. And that's when they just dropped that album of theirs. So even if you ask them, I think that's one of the first performances where they actually realized like, damn, we can actually do something. Yeah, it works. Because it was like different people, right? It was Les, Crazy Lou, Ishmael, Bongs, and these people like just came
talent.
together and said, you know what,
Talent.
let's actually make something, right? And they tried and tested it there. Oh my God. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
But now when did you make your move?
Late. By the time I made my move, I already won like a Metro FM award for best music video because I became a director while I was working for Slick.
Okay.
Started with like shooting videos for like his other artists.
Yeah.
Questa.
That's a young Questa.
But he wasn't Questa at the time. He was, he was Questa, but you know, it was still Mr. Cool, not the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so put everything into that, and that's where I actually learned. Like, you know, I shot so many whack videos for Questa. Oh my God. So many whack ones, bro. But he actually forced me to edit them, you know, forced me to direct them, and that's where I learned how to do the stuff that I actually do. Yeah. And I was like, dog, I'm not gonna stop shooting your videos until I have a smash. So the last video I've ever shot for Questa was Boom Shagalaka. And I think, you know, that was...
Did you go?
Yeah. Iconic.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But I mean, I tell you, when I first saw Questa perform, it was Durban Pop Bottles. It was at the Gateway Mall. I don't know if you were there.
I was there. It was like a Miller event.
Yeah. So Durban Pop Bottles, the first time I hadn't even heard about Pop Bottles.
Yeah.
I think it may have been about 2012, 2013, I'm not sure. And he performed this one song, Oh Wait, I ain't done yet. Oh wait.
You never heard the song before?
I never heard the song before. What is it called? 1, 2, 3 stomp or something. 1, 2, 3 stomp. Oh wait.
I'm actually on the hook there.
Are you on the hook there?
Yes.
Oh no.
Screaming my lungs out.
It's crazy, like how all these stories are just intertwined, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we wrote quite a, like that's also, because I used to like stay behind in the office. The whole time I was directing, I'd stay behind and I'd record myself, like I still record myself to today. And that's when I learned those skills, like, okay, this is how you record music, whatever. Because I'd watch these guys during the day. Okay,
So what if you broke something?
Nah, like it was impossible for me to break anything. The music was good, my brother, that I was making. But then I realized, because I played my music for Slick and them, and they were like, yeah, no, not bad. This guy, you signed my man, dog.
I'm better than my man.
You signed my man, dog. I just mized it, right? Cool. So then I started like writing like for Questa and stuff, like just hooks and conceptualizing songs. Like, and I started learning how to find beats online, like the Boom Shagalaka beat, I found it. And me and Nota, we wrote the hook. I said, yo, this one's gonna make, this one's gonna blow up, pull up, you know? And true to form, like Questa just like, I don't think there's a beat you can put him on that he wouldn't kill, you know? And yeah, man, the rest is history. Like the road is long, bro.
Yeah. No,
long, bro.
Shout out to Questa, one of the nicest guys I've encountered, you know, out in the streets, great guy. And you know, the next place where I want to take you is the streets of Braamfontein, you know. That was the first time I met you.
Yeah.
I think I came with Leonard Spatela and Zaz Boy, and you were shooting your first ever music video. Out here. And I was like, who's this guy?
And I had a Lamborghini, baby.
Like, this quiet guy.
I had a Lambo, dog.
So much. You know, I'm like, is this the guy that's gonna? And they're like, oh no, this is the guy. You know, but I mean, that's a special time.
Yeah. Shout out to Rich Mohab actually, because he actually put that whole entire shoot together. I didn't know you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know lie. Like I just knew Rich Mohab, right? I knew Keenan. I knew X, and that was pretty much it. I knew Lennox Bacela because stayed in the same spot at the time,
Yeah.
and that was it, bro. Like, and then like, yo, man, I think Costinho was also there. Costinho pulled up with the Lamborghinis and the R8s, and Stanley came with his
Stanley
R8.
Tenga,
You know,
businessman.
crazy enough, a lot of people on that set like are still like really like close friends till today. Like still same circle, same chat, same line.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's the first time I saw my other crush. But I can't
Is she-
reveal,
is she
I
still-
can't reveal her name.
She's still in the game.
Sure, she was a lot. She was doing the makeup there. I don't know if you remember. You can't say the name.
You can say the name. We don't know.
say
We
the
don't know
name.
makeup girls.
Hey, guys.
Just say the name.
Fezulu.
Everybody knows Fezzo.
Oh, hey, Gamtada knows his. I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her in like 100 years.
She also went to UJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I met her in UJ. She was like local Beyonce.
Sure, I know. Mutanus, hands down. But I mean, the success of that, you looked at the different artists that you collaborated with there, aka Lennox featured in the video himself. And I mean, you speak of that collaborative effort, shout out to Uchabu, Rich Mohab.
Yeah.
Because he's always one of those guys that has always been, when you have Rich Mohab in your corner, like, you've got a real G, someone who will die for you. So, I mean, that was a culture that, I really liked, how, you always hear about Joe Rogan and I guess some people just being weird.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is, it's famous for having a bit of a weird culture in terms of people who are real, and that was nice to see that. And when you speak about it now, that all those people are still friends till today.
Yeah.
And that's the positive side, I guess, of
Very rare.
Yeah.
I think also, but people are just like, it's just like that tennis match between people. So, yeah, sometimes you go in a friendship or a relationship and you get burnt. But sometimes, it actually works out where everyone is just chilled and open. It's a bit different now because the older you get, like the less time you have to actually be friends with people, You only just pull up to events and stuff, And you just need to take that and understand it that, everyone is just trying to make sure now. Back then we were all figuring each other out or ourselves out and we're all pretty much doing the same thing, COVID hasn't helped a bit in terms of like spending time with your friends, But yeah, man, I think in Joburg, bro, you just need to always just be you. And then the people that are themselves will somehow gravitate towards you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the real people out there. I mean,
Yeah.
We live in a weird world, a world where good people are just hard to come by. So if you are one of those good people, don't let the world change you. Man. Just stay genuine.